So yes, the circumstances are really different between what Meri went through and what Janelle and Christine went through. So one of the big factors is both Christine and Janelle have children who are still in the area of Cody, are experiencing conflicts with Cody, and they went kind of through that COVID thing. So for Christine already kind of had problems, but then we had the Isabel surgery, huge breaking point. Janelle has Gabe and Garrison with the call to Robin. Huge breaking point. Meri's child is much older, is out of the area, and we do not know what is going on between Meri's child and Cody. So Meri's child now goes by Leo, so I'll use, or Leon, Leo or Leon, both are acceptable. So I'll use that. So Leon, is not talking publicly. And some people have said, and I haven't seen confirmation of this, but my belief is that they've said, please leave me out of the show. Like, this is not, I don't need all this extra scrutiny for something I'm not paid for or whatever, and has kind of been off the show. The last we saw them was them and their partner during COVID, and that's the last of it that we've heard. So I do think the fact that the kids are in the area is a huge factor. But additionally, both Christine and Janelle have said that watching Meri has affected them going forward. Both of them have said, we've seen what happens when Cody gets mad at someone and then says that he wants to work on it. And it doesn't happen. And he drags them on for years and years and years. And Christine specifically said when Cody said he was done being intimate with her, she was like, no, I'm done. And it came up in later on talks that he had done that to Meri years before. And when I say years before, I don't mean the catfishing thing. It was prior to the catfishing thing. He put her out to pasture romantically, sexually. And after that is when that happened. I don't know if the other wives knew that during the catfishing thing, but during the catfishing thing, people were nice to Meri about it, but no one was like, yeah, no big surprise, dude. You stopped treating her as a wife and she found someone else. Okay. Anyway, and Janelle has said something similar about him, that he didn't want Meri, and so he kind of pushed her out and tried to get her to leave. He didn't want Christine. He kind of did the same thing. Although apparently he didn't want Christine to leave. I don't know I guess he expected her to just hang around like Meri did. So they also had the benefit of, they saw this from the outside. And despite all of this, we don't talk about the other wives thing. It's become really apparent that Cody definitely talks about the other wives a lot. And so they likely knew a lot about his relationship with Meri and what was happening and how he really felt about her, and then watched on TV when he would say something different, like, yeah, sure, I'm ready to reconcile. And then at home, he's probably like, we just got to get her to sell that Vegas house and put it back in the family money because it's ours, or whatever. That's my example. But yeah, it's a huge factor. There's so many things that are different with Meri's situation versus Christine and Janelle. And I am not a huge Meri stan, and there's a lot of good criticisms for her, but the way that Cody and Robin have treated her, not acceptable.